Today we're back in the garden for episode 3 on building these raised beds, so stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm working on the raised beds again today. Though they're all constructed, they're assembled, and they're in place where I needed them to be. We are going to be moving the wood chips from the area where I'm going to be planting the corn and pulling back the black tarpaulin that I use as mulching to cover the ground. And we're going to go ahead and spread the chips over the pathways of the garden area. So they get reused, but they just get relocated and I'll get some exercise. So let's get this thing started. Hey folks, here's my first garden I planted down at Acorn Acres. The garden measured 50 foot by 100 foot. Yes, each section was 50 by 50. And the raised beds measured 6 foot by 20 feet. Let's see what we have in here. I haven't looked in here. Oh, look. I got zucchini. I got 2 very nice zucchinis to harvest from this plant, and we'll chop up and freeze, or yeah, I'll just chop it up and freeze, and I'll have zucchini for the winter. Aren't those beautiful? Hey folks, also check out these videos of the last few years of gardens that we grew here. The first garden you've seen was actually my first garden that I grew over at Acorn Acres. And that garden was 100 by 50. Now this garden's 50 by 50, and this is the produce I grew here in this garden. Look how well these peas are doing. They're doing excellent. I am really surprised. I never thought to grow peas this time of year. This is my summer tomatoes. They haven't quite ripened yet, but they're still going, and this is the middle of October. I'm going to go ahead and put some clear plastic garbage bags over the top of these to hope get them some heat so they will turn orange and ripen. Plenty of tomatoes. My raspberries are still ripening. Look at all these mushrooms growing in the garden. Waiting for the onions to set so we can harvest the onions. I let these radish go to seed so I can harvest the seed from the radish for next year's crop. And here's the Easter egg radish that I just planted 2 weeks ago. They're coming up already. My Brussels sprouts are sprouting. They're coming up. My beets are beeting. Wonderful. My cantaloupes are coping. Oh my goodness, are they tiny. These little creatures I planted here are coming up. Yay. My cabbage is coming up. Wonderful. I got beans that are coming in. And the broccoli's coming in. Yay! The mint is growing really well. I've got other plants and flowers that are still blooming, creating a nice fall colors in my landscape out here. Well, that's it on this third installment of building the raised beds. The next installment will be actually filling the raised beds with soil. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing our adventures with us. Be sure to click that subscribe button down below, and also, if you would, go ahead and click the share button. The share button helps expose our channel to other mediums and platforms, to other audiences, so they can see where we are at and what we're about. Also, don't forget to like, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. I enjoy reading your comments. I've been getting a lot of comments lately, so hang in there. I will answer them. And also, you can follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, and not Google+. They're closed down. Blogger, Instagram, Snapchat, and LinkedIn. Hey, how do you like my farmer's tan? I'm working on it. There you go. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Well, that's it on this third installment of building the raised beds. The next installment will be actually filling the raised beds with soil. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing our adventures with us. Be sure to click that